So there are 9 boarding groups on this flight, and I'm in group 9, which I didn't even know was a thing. That's not a group, dude. That's a warning. Meanwhile, someone on this exact same plane never even saw the airport. They got driven to the stairs, in a car, on the runway, same flight, same metal tube, completely different planet. And the gap between us? It's not money, it's a system. And once you see it, every airport looks different. Trust me, stay with me on this one. Here's the thing nobody tells you about flying. You think you're buying a trip from A to B. Cute. You're buying a rank. The plane doesn't move you through space. It moves you through a hierarchy, and it makes sure you can see exactly where you stand. Literally, they walk you through first class to get to your seat in the back, on purpose, so you can smell the warm nuts you're not getting. And the gurus, the travel gurus, just churned 7 credit cards, bro. Manufactured spending, fly first class for free. Yeah, we're not doing that. That guy's about to ruin his credit score for a free croissant. I'm just a few steps ahead, showing you the actual ladder. So, you stop feeling bad about where you're standing on it. 6 levels. Let's board. Level 1, $0, basic economy. At this level, you're not a passenger. You're cargo that complains. You board last, group 9, which again, not a real group. No seat selection, no carry-on. Sometimes they'll gate check your backpack. You pay to pick a seat, pay for a bag, pay to exist slightly more comfortably. Trust me, I've lived here. I once paid a convenience fee to be less convenienced. They charged me to print a boarding pass, the paper one, that they print with their printer. Wait, so the cheap ticket isn't the cheap ticket? No, the cheap ticket is the bait. The real price shows up later, in pieces, like a horror movie. Level 2, you've got a little money now. You buy the normal economy ticket. Wild concept. Congratulations, you've been upgraded from cargo to an actual passenger. You get a seat you chose. A carry-on, that's yours. You board in group 5, 6, somewhere in the comfortable middle of disappointment. And here's the trick at this level. They show you the door. Upgrade to Comfort Plus for just $49. Add priority boarding for $30. Little taxes on your dignity, and you start paying them, not because you need it, because they made standing in group 6 feel like a personal failing. That's the whole game, dude. They're not selling legroom, they're selling relief, or from a feeling they invented. Level 3, 6 figures. Now you fly enough, and something shifts. You get status, a little tier name, silver, gold. Suddenly there's a shorter line, the one with the carpet. You board in group 1, you get a free checked bag, and you feel like you robbed somebody. You didn't. You just spent $40,000 on flights to save $60 on bags. The math is insane, but it doesn't feel insane because now you walk past the regular line and a tiny embarrassing part of your brain goes, yeah, you liked it. At this level, you're a member. They've got you, not with a product, with identity. You're not buying flights anymore. You're defending a rank. Level 4, the million. Business class, every time, without thinking about it. Now the curtain is behind you. You're on the good side of the curtain. And let me tell you, the curtain is the most powerful object in the entire airline industry. It's a piece of fabric. It separates 2 groups of humans, going to the exact same city at the exact same speed, and it works perfectly. Lie flat seat, real glass, someone learns your name. You skip every line through a door marked priority that the rest of the airport pretends not to see. At this level, you're not a member, you're an asset. They will fight to keep you, because one of you is worth 100 of group 9. Same plane. They just built a wall through the middle of it and put a salad on your side. Level 5, 10 million. You don't see the airport anymore. There's a private terminal, a separate building. You've walked past it 1,000 times and never knew. No line, no crowd, a lounge with a chef. They drive you to the plane in a BMW on the tarmac, past everyone. The same airline that charged broke me to print a piece of paper. The Sierra will now hold the entire flight for this person. Same logo, same destination, a completely different reality, running in parallel, 10 feet away, the whole time. And this is where most people get angry. Hold it. One more level. And then we talk about why this whole video isn't actually about airplanes. Level 6, 50 million. At this level, there is no airline. You don't get a better seat. You skip the concept of seats. No groups, no curtain, no terminal. You drive onto the runway, walk up the stairs to your plane, and it leaves when you are ready. The airport isn't a place you go through, it's a place that waits for you. And that's the video, right? 6 levels, climb the ladder, get to the jet, the end. No, that's the surface. Because here's what messed me up when I actually made this list. I built this whole ladder, 6 tiers, the curtain, the lounge, the jet, and I looked at it and went, Cool, the goal is to climb, get to the jet, and then it hit me. Every single level runs on the same exact trick. It's not about comfort. A lie flat seat is nice, sure. It's about being seen, being ahead. The whole design is built so the tier below can watch the tier above. The walk through first class, the visible curtain, the carpet line you pass, the car on the tarmac. You'll never get driven in. They're not selling you a seat. They're selling you a place in line where other people can see you, and you fell for it. Yeah, I felt it in Group 9, man. That little hot feeling. Like the number on my boarding pass was a number on ME, and the airline didn't invent that feeling. They just built an entire airport around monetizing it. That's the actual con, not the bag fees. The story that where you stand in the line says something about whether you're winning at life. So here's the reframe. The only thing in this video you actually need. The tiers are real, the curtain is real, the jet is real, but the thing the whole system is selling, that your worth goes up as you move forward in the line, that part is fake. They built it. You can unbuild it. Here's the tell. Watch what happens to your body in Group 9. That hot, embarrassed feeling, that's not yours. That was installed. The second you notice it's installed, it loses its grip. You can sit in Group 9, going to the exact same place as the guy in the lie flat seat, arriving 4 minutes after him, and feel completely fine because you can see the trick now. You're not climbing to become worth more. You are worth the same in Group 9 as you are on the jet. You climb because the seats are comfier, not because the back of the plane makes you less of a person. That's it. No churning 7 credit cards, no guru. So next time you're standing in Group 9, watching first class sip their welcome drink, remember, they didn't win a person contest. They bought a chair, a nicer chair, going to your city, at your speed. And the feeling in your chest, the one that says they're ahead of you, now you know who installed it, and they don't know you know. So, like, should they subscribe before we land? Or sit down, seatbelt signs on. He's not wrong though. If this reframed one airport for you, the sub's free. And unlike the airline, I won't gate check it and lose it. And hey, be honest, you've felt that boarding group feeling, right? The little sting? Yeah, we all have. It's a chair, man. You're not the chair, and you're still gonna check what boarding group you're in for your next flight, aren't you? Yeah, me too.